All right, all right, all right. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Live from the Columbus Civic Center in Columbus, Georgia, it's time for a Saturday night edition of Columbus River Dragons hockey. Hello everybody, my name is Liam Gotimer. As always, it's an absolute pleasure to be here alongside all of you as the River Dragons take on the Biloxi Breakers for Outdoors Night at the Lair. With that, let's send it right down to ice level. It is time for our fire starter of the night. That's Brody Thornton, number 65. Brody was highlighted alongside Justin Somero in a marketing promotion for Outdoors Night. They went out to the woods, they got some super cool flicks, and Brody Thornton has been having a solid season on the back end for Columbus. Tonight will be his 34th game of the campaign. 3 goals, 8 assists, 11 points for Brody Thornton right now at the bench, talking to some fans, grabbing a sip of water. Brody Thornton tonight, who wears number 65 in camo, is tonight's fire starter of the night. And with a fire starter of the night means we must have a pest of the game. And the pest of the game, Ross Bartlett, number 68, elected to leave the ice a tad early. How pesty of Mr. Bartlett. 21 points in 28 games played this season. Bartlett was heavily featured on the offensive side of the puck for the Breakers last night. He stands at 5'9" tall, 165 pounds. He's 27 years old. He wears number 68. And Ross Bartlett is tonight's pest of the game. As always, a special thank you to our friends over at Cook's Pest Control. With that, let's now send it to our very first commercial break of the night. When we return, I'll take you back to last night's game, a 7-3 win right here on home ice over the Breakers. But before the commercial break begins. Ladies and gentlemen, and everybody watching, I will not be here to start tonight's game. A little bit of a pregame festivity. You all will see on the River Dragons Broadcast Network exactly what I'm talking about. But to keep it short and sweet, I will be at ice level. I will run my way right back up as soon as those aforementioned festivities are concluded. But Brandon Schwobel, who produces games for us, he will be behind the mic for a little bit of play-by-play should I not be here in time. We'll be right back.
Hey, play for an ultra?
We playing for ultras? Brace you for an ultra?
Put an ultra on it.
Don't forget, there's ultras on the line.
Woo! I didn't.
Michelob Ultra, superior like beer.
It feels like just yesterday our healing mission began. Inspired by visionaries, answering a higher calling. For 75 years, we've cared for this community, body, mind, and spirit. From checkups to life-saving heart surgery, from welcoming new life to supporting mental health and healing. For 3 generations, we've stood by your side, and our story is just beginning. Inspired by purpose, we are shaping the heart of healthcare.
The difference with Beam isn't just speed, it's service that you can count on. And when you call, you'll reach real people who live right here. And when you connect, you'll feel the reliability that makes Beam stand out. Now whether it's working from home, streaming your favorites, or keeping up with everyday life, Beam keeps it all running smoothly. And right now, get our 1 gig plan for just $60 a month for your first 3 months. Fast, dependable, and local. Beam Broadband, connection you can count on.
Let Shred Away, a division of the Overbee Company, take care of all your document shredding needs. We can design a custom shredding program for your business today. No need to purchase equipment, no maintenance expenses, no need to prepare records for destruction, increase employee productivity, increase security, no worry. Was it really destroyed? Right now, all new customers can receive 10% off. Shred Away, a division of the Overbee Company, locally owned and operated in downtown Columbus. That's Shred Away, 706-577-9668.
Been an entertaining start to this game. And now we have a fight. Here we go. A dust-up on the Chattahoochee River. It's Brendan Spinelli, 6'0", 170 pounds, against Skeet Skoldy. 6'0", 170 pounds, right at the center ice logo. The two exchanging blows. Skoldy gets a few in, an uppercut, an overhand, and Spinelli gets the last laugh, but what a tilt that was. Meanwhile, Biloxi with a great A. Look, it's Bartlett, they score. Ross Bartlett on the backhand found daylight through Tyler Roy. Cleared out, though, by Biloxi. Lair Patakin, the former member of the Blue Ridge Bobcats, with the clear. A quick note on Rahul Sharma. So far this year, he has already played for the Indiana Sentinels. Now with the Breakers. Here is Underwood. Pad save made. The rebound loose for Wickline. Underwood whips it. Barrow winds up. His pass back for Underwood. He was unable to keep it in. So Kirk will try the other side of the ice. Barrow will back up after he receives a pressure from a breaker, that being Brandon Lucchese. Barrow will deke him out. Storjahan, the center lane drive. Near wing, it's Moore. Across for Storjahan, you bet! 90 seconds into the Publix power play, Columbus ties the game. Alex Storjahan has his 16th goal of the season. The fire starter of the night already with a primary assist. Ross Bartlett off of the faceoff. Connecting with him is Samaros. The puck kept in to the offensive zone. Moore in a similar spot to where he set up Storjahan with a near identical pass. Here's Samaro in the final 60 seconds of the period. A slap pass across the ice. Samaro picks it up. They score! It's Scaldi! Skate Scaldi tips in his first goal as a River Dragon. It's 2-1. As the puck over to the glove side of Tyler Roy. Win in a tight area. Over to the near circle. It's worked over to the far side. The backdoor play. They score. Trey Fisher, number 9, gets the goal, and we are square here in Columbus. So Samaro will twirl back. His pass goes awry, and now all alone, Heitzner slides it in. Wickline out there with Yevdokimov, both players in the corner. It's dug out to the blue. Colton, Barrow. Far side circle, Yevdokimov. Tees up, Colton, score! Josh Colton nets his 6th goal of the season and his 4th on the power play. Yevdokimov on the hunt. He scores! Yaroslav Yevdokimov in his River Dragon debut puts Columbus up ahead. He'll set up perhaps an odd man rush anyway. Here's Yevdokimov with a lane, and Sharma got a piece with the glove. Yevdokimov again. He falls down, gets right back up. He's now in a board battle with Valou. Picks the puck out of the pile. A look for Samaro. Score! What a shot from Justin Samaro! His first goal of the season. He'll look to go rink wide, but that puck taken by Ross Bartlett. Bartlett, a slap shot, kicked away by Roy. Heitzner, the sauce. Far wing, Bartlett to the outside, a drive denied by Roy's path. Kyle Moore will steamroll down the near wing. He's got a man, and Yevdokimov to the back door. They score! 2 goals tonight for Justin Samaro and make it a 4-point evening already for Yaroslav Yevdokimov. Wishing him all the best with the South Carolina Stingrays as there's a goal, Jemayev on the power play. Beautifully done by Josh Colton to activate from the blue line, have his head up all the way, look across the ice, realize that he has out. The final score, 7-3.
The difference with Beam isn't just speed, it's service that you can count on. And when you call, you'll reach real people who live right here. And when you connect, you'll feel the reliability that makes Beam stand out. Now whether it's working from home, streaming your favorites, or keeping up with everyday life, Beam keeps it all running smoothly. And right now, get our 1 gig plan for just $60 a month for your first 3 months. Fast, dependable, and local. Beam Broadband, connection you can count on.
Dad, are we there yet?
Not even close.
Sweet.
Have we gone too far? Maybe, but life's too short not to.
The Subaru Forester Hybrid, 581 miles per tank. Love goes the extra mile.
Vector Ply Corporation is a world-leading manufacturer of carbon, fiberglass, and Kevlar composite fabrics located in Phoenix City, Alabama. Our customers depend on us to produce iconic brands such as Malibu and Nautique boats, Cub Crafter airplanes, and the historic C8 mid-engine Corvette. Even the light poles surrounding the Columbus Civic Center were produced by a Vector Ply customer using Vector Ply fabrics. If you're looking for an exciting career with a growing manufacturer located right here in the Chattahoochee Valley, visit our website, VectorPly.com, to learn more about Vector Ply and our opportunities.
Coach, 7-3 win on home ice against Biloxi last night. Let's walk through the entire game. Biloxi gets on the board first, then a response late in the first period. Let's discuss the power play goal from Alex Storjahan, and then Skate Scaldi with his first as a Dragon.
Yeah, you know what? Kind of a slow start. Like, I mean, I thought we were kind of flat for whatever reason. First couple shifts, I thought we kind of accomplished what we needed to, and then kind of hit a wall. And I don't know. Obviously, got to give them credit. They came out fairly hard and made some plays, made us make a couple mistakes, and then had a nice tic-tac-toe kind of. Was it on the power play? Storjahan's first goal. Kind of a tic-tac-toe, kind of off a rush kind of thing. So that was nice. And then, you know, long shot, shoot the puck, shot deflection, scored one of my goals, kind of thing. And, you know, kind of went off from there. You know, it's 2-1, 2-1 after the first period, all happy, go good. And then, again, kind of fall flat, fall flat and give up a couple goals that I don't know where that came from and why we continue to play great and play terrible in the same footstep kind of thing, and then we got our bearings straight, and then Yarrow took over.
Let's talk about Yarrow taking over and that second period splurge of goals. 3 goals in under 2 minutes. I'm curious, as your career as a coach in hockey, have you seen a burst of offense like that? And when was the last time you saw something like that?
So you're asking the wrong guy. I can't remember yesterday. You know what? The game is pretty streaky when it comes down to it, and good things happen. And Yarrow made a really nice play off the power play, and then didn't really change up the lines, but it got kind of messed up and kept them out again. And there's another quick one. Jammer connected well, and I think with that goal, the second goal, or his goal of the night, it was like kind of unselfish. Like, I got the puck, kind of dish it off to Jammer, takes 2 steps, gets back, and makes a nice backhand move on the goalie type thing. And that's kind of I talked about it yesterday with the guys, selfishness and unselfish, right? I need you guys to be selfish at the right times and be unselfish at the right times. And, that was kind of a perfect kind of description or display of that, right? And need more of that on a consistent basis.
You go up 5-3 going into the third period. We've seen a theme throughout some games this season where it's been a difficult time locking down leads. What can you say about your group scoring 2 unanswered in the third period, and again, just putting this game to bed to make sure Biloxi had no room to come back?
Yeah, I mean, again, when we do everything that we're supposed to do on a consistent basis, it looks pretty. Like, the other guy that I thought really played well is Psalms. Psalms got a couple goals. I think he had a 3-point night. He had an assist and 2 goals type thing. And, quick shot. Well, I'm like, guys, just shoot the puck from everywhere. You guys think it has to be a pretty play all the time. And, sometimes a good shot at the right time is just as good, right? And then, Psalms jumps up in the play and again, kind of has an unselfish play with a guy dishing it off to him, and he puts one on the American League side, short side, for his first one, and then the second one in the third period, just a nice rush, drive the net, tic-tac-toe kind of thing, and Yarrow made an unbelievable play, kind of looked everybody off, and quite frankly, I thought Psalms missed the net on that, and it went in, but it did. I thought it went in with a lot of jam, but I think he healed it and it just barely trickled in, I think, if you really look at it. So, but anyways, no, good things happened to a couple guys that probably needed it. So,
looking ahead to tonight, Coach, Biloxi, second half of a back-to-back, you know that they're going to come out hard in search of a win during this difficult road trip. What's the key to making sure that you get that 6th consecutive victory tonight?
Yeah, you know what, just simplify. And again, that was the game plan yesterday, is simplify, guys, just execute the plays. And you know what, I mean, a lot of trust and confidence. And my little talk this morning, confidence and arrogance. What are the definitions of them? And what's the difference, right? Confidence is being, very sure of yourself in what you do, and somewhat being unselfish. And arrogance has a connotation to it, and a negative connotation to it, and it's like, I'm good, I know I'm good, and I don't have to do that, and I'm better than you kind of thing. And we got to get away from the arrogance part of it and get back to how do I make everybody on the ice better. And you know what, I make everybody else on the ice better when I come back to the puck and help my defensemen. A lot of the times my forwards tend to think my defensemen are Cale Makar, and it's Josh Colton back there. He should be able to make this pass, and he's at the goal line looking for help, and my guys are at the red line and the blue line. I'm like, we need to be around the puck at all times and all that stuff. So I need my forwards to work back towards the puck, and don't expect Colton to be able to make that long play all the time and this and that. And we need to attack together as a group, as a 5-man unit, and just kind of get into that. And that's what we need to do. And less is more. Don't overhandle the puck. Don't do too much. Why do I want to take on a guy one-on-one in the corner when I won the foot race to him, to the puck already, and I got a guy that's open 5 feet away, 10 feet away? Move the puck, beat the guy back to the net, open space. Let's let the puck do the work.
Coach, you talk about making everybody else on the ice look better. I felt that Yaroslav Yevdokimov did that last night. Can you discuss a little bit more about the poise that you touched on earlier this week, and again, just being in the right spots, being able to calm guys down, having that pro experience, and again, knowing how to handle the ebbs and flows of
you know what? For the most part, I thought Yaro played really well for not being with this group all year, and skating with us for a couple days, and not really knowing the nuances of how we play.
Yep.
I could see some of the plays, how Mississippi plays in his game a little bit yesterday, and that's totally opposite of what we do. We're not a stretch team, and he liked to stretch and do some stuff. So, obviously got some work to do there. But for the most part, when he has the puck, he doesn't panic with it. Is he perfect all the time? No, but I'd say 90% of the time when he touches the puck, he does something positive with it. And if he makes a mistake, it's usually a non-invasive mistake, and it's down in the offensive zone, and it's a turnover, but he puts it in a place where it doesn't hurt you. Where somebody else might come in and be a little arrogant on their playmaking and turn the puck over in the middle of the blue line, right? Kind of thing. So, and you know what? Whether it's him or whether it's somebody else or whatever, and it's just that management of the game. And he just has a knack. You know what? If you look at him, there's not a whole lot of excitement. You don't know how to read him because there's not a whole lot of expression there a lot, and that's good, bad. I mean, hey, just go play, do your job. Hey, I scored a goal, not a big deal. We do another one next shift or whatever type thing. There's definitely no highs, no lows in his game, and he's just right there all the time.
Fantastic. Coach, it's time for your fun question and your final question of the interview. If you could go back in time and invent or be credited for something that already exists, what would it be? And I'm going to say that you cannot say my answer, which was the game of hockey. So, what would you invent?
What would I invent? Oh, jeez. How much time? I don't think we have enough time. You can't just throw that at me.
It is a little bit of a loaded question.
That is a thinking question. Like, I mean, there's
true.
a lot there that I could have an impact on a lot of good things. Oh boy.
All right, you know what? I can hold that off until next interview.
Yes.
So I'll have an impromptu one, but that's your homework.
Okay,
Go back
homework.
and get the answer to that.
Yeah.
Tonight is outdoors night.
Yeah.
What is your favorite outdoor activity?
Oh, favorite outdoor activity. Like to golf. Don't golf nearly as much as I would like to. You know what? Just sitting around the campfire.
Gonna need a campfire with the weather around Columbus right now.
Yep, I'm going home tonight and starting one right after the game.
Coach, thank you for your time. Good luck tonight.
You bet.
Also on the bench from Littleton, Colorado, number 11, Captain, our captain, Kurt Butterwood. Back forward from the Newark, Massachusetts, number 12, Matthew Warren. Also back forward from Bristol, Columbia, number 71, Alexander Japan. And back forward from Lansing, Ontario, number 95, Joel Sexpo. Looking to fight tonight for your Dragons from Philly, PA, number 72, Pepper Babbitt. The assistant coach for your Dragons is Austin Doe, and your head coach is always Jerome Boo Pista. And now fans are returning to BYU 16 Christian Broadcasting. Let's take a moment of silence tonight for those who are in harm's way, those who defend our country, our livelihood every day, and those who have made the ultimate sacrifice. We also ask for a moment of silence as well in remembrance of Tony Dimitri, former Jordan baseball coach, as well as Russell County and Harris County baseball coach. His legacy in the community will forever be a part of baseball history, and not only that, but sports history and a heck of a leader within our community. River Dragons, thank you. Now remain standing and hands over hearts for the presentation of our national anthem, performed by the Brookstone Intermediate School Choir. Where Booster Club President Valerie Bronson-Strode will begin to recognize our players with their most recent milestones. Take it away now.
Good evening, Dragon fans, and welcome to all the Biloxi fans that made it down for the trip. We thank y'all for coming. We have several milestones we want to acknowledge tonight. The first of which would be Mr. Justin Somro. On behalf of the Columbus River Dragons Booster Club, we'd like to present you with this award for 100 professional games, which was achieved
go Dragons, baby! Woo! Calm down, ladies. Get up to Liam Gotimer, calling his 200th game earlier this month. All right, fans, it's time to welcome nice honorary pump chopper. Joining us on the ice is Davison.
What? Yeah.
Davison is a third grader.
All right, y'all get ready.
Y'all get ready for your normal.
Davison's thrilled to be on the ice and up close to the players. Go ahead and drop that puck, Davison. Again, make some noise for Davison Morrison, our flying employee, Gary Ford. We got back to fly up in the suites tonight as a guest of the Dragons. All right, fans. Clear the puck has been dropped, hasn't been sung. One more thing left to do, and that's to welcome you to hockey time on the Chattahoochee.
Yep. And welcome everyone to the Columbus Civic Center. As you may have just seen, I am very obviously not Liam Gotimer. This is Brandon Schwobel, the producer, stepping in just a minute while Liam takes his time getting back up here from receiving his award for his 200th professional game called. Hopefully he's up here quickly so you guys don't have to stick with me for too long, but we will get through these opening seconds nonetheless. And the puck is down. Alexander Jemayev wins it back. The Dragons are going to get going. Matthew Horn tips it in across the blue line. Pass back across the blue to Texmo. Texmo's going to send it in. Biloxi's going to intercept that pass. Biloxi's going to get their line going. Your River Dragons are going from the left to the right, wearing the Realtree Outdoor Night jerseys, which you can bid for on the Dash app. As the Dragons keep applying pressure, Josh Colton's going to take a shot from the blue line that is quickly broken up by a breaker. Dragons are going to keep it deep in the Biloxi zone while Liam puts his headset on. Welcome back, Liam.
Thank you very much. Kind of lost my breath a little bit there. Hey, guys. Brandon, thank you so much.
Anytime, Liam. Anytime. It's all yours.
For taking over. All right. I'll take the headset off just for a second so you don't hear my heavy breathing. A minute 20 late. This is Liam Gotimer saying, it's go time on tonight's game. The River Dragons are wearing their outdoors night uniform with the APX camouflage presented by our friends over at Realtree and Buffalo Rock Mountain Dew as Kyle Heitzner receives a pass from Ross Bartlett. That's the pass to the game. A slapper as a shot comes off the wall. Misses Trevor Babin. Now a 2-on-1. It's Barrow across the ice, wick line. Stonewalled by Anton Borodkin. Columbus skating from left to right in this first period. As always, brought to you proudly by our friends over at Chick-fil-A in Midland. Biloxi attacking from right to left. A 3-on-2 headman by the man who had 4 assists last night. He takes a tumble, loses his lid, and now Mike Wynn, number 44, back on it. So Brandon Lucchese, number 88, he'll peel back. Through the middle, a dangerous pass, but Don Haven Velu will come into the zone. Galvin, though, on the backhand, will slide it right on out. The camouflage on the River Dragons jerseys tonight, APX, that's as legit as it gets. All terrain. They've got the red dragon head with the teal outline on the front. Has a chance to bank the puck in off of Borodkin. He backs up into the net.
Tonight's first period is brought to you by Chick-fil-A.
It's a whistle. The puck is played back in between his legs by Lucchese, who was behind him. Listen, officials, should we perhaps take another look? Columbus comes into this game with a record of 17, 11, 3, 2, and 1. They now have 60 points after winning their 5th straight game last night. So Wickline at the goal line. His pass for Storjahan, who is waiting in between the circles. He'll be forced to ring it around. Tyler Barrow, the club's leading point producer, is stripped. And now up the near wing. On the backhand, it's flipped on and out by Lair Pateka, number 20. The River Dragons last night scored 7 times, including 3 times in under 2 minutes in the second period. Tonight, though, a more tame beginning. Here's Alex Storjahan on outdoors night. Rink wide, the pass for an oncoming Lucas Texmo. He banks it off of Anton Baroque. Trey Fisher will move it up north, but right into the grasp of the River Dragons again. So Tyler Barrow, number 8, he's got a man on behind. Sends it there. Wickline for Barrow. He'll fling. It's blocked. Underwood unable to keep the puck in at the near point, so he will escape back. Thank you to the Columbus River Dragons Booster Club for awarding me a plaque honoring my 200 games called in professional hockey. It means a lot. That's why I wasn't here to start tonight's game. But Brandon Schwogel did a wonderful job with the 90 seconds he was on the mic. I hope you liked them, but not too much. Here's a 2-on-1 for the Dragons. Save made by Baroque. That was Joel Texmo, I believe, who took the shot.
Fun fact, being loud the most body heat. Let's go Dragons!
The numbers on the back
Let's go Dragons!
are red with a teal outline, while the letters and numbers on the nameplate are black and white. I'll tell you, it's pretty weird being right by the guys in the tunnel and then right back up here to call a game. They were so close, now they're so far. Left point, Mike Wynn cannot get to it. So out of his cage. Hey, there he is, Trevor Babbitt. The last time Dragons fans saw number 72, we made 31 saves on 31 shots a week ago against the Baton Rouge Zydeco. So Carter Thornton, number 86. He'll step right around Justin Samaro, but how about that active stick by number 23? The breaker had gotten past him, but his stick was used exceptionally well. Separated the puck from the opposition, and now Yaroslav Yevdokimov turns it over. Don Haven Bailu to the blue line, a shot from the outside, produces a rebound. That was Declan Flanagan who got the bid to the Columbus. As now Yaroslav Yevdokimov, he fights through the defense, but Baroque able to swat it over to the near boards in time. Yevdokimov throws a hit onto a former teammate, and Lucchese sends it right back. Remember, Yevdokimov was the captain of the Biloxi Breakers before being traded over to Columbus. Cody Wickline with a full head of steam across the tip, and Baroque with the most unconventional of saves. I don't think that's what they teach you in goaltending school. I would not call that a positional save, but a save nonetheless. We will be right back.
It's hockey time again on the Chattahoochee. Your Columbus River Dragons are back in action at home on Friday and Saturday, February 13th and 14th. Puck drops at 7:35 p.m. on Friday and 7:05 on Saturday as the Dragons take on the Baton Rouge Zydeco. Get your tickets now at the Civic Center box office or by visiting ourdragons.com. He shoots and you score. Let's go Dragons.
for the Dragons, 1 for the Biloxi Breakers. Tonight is Outdoors Night. What's your favorite outdoor activity? I want to know. Put it in the YouTube live chat. For me, if I see a set of stairs, I want them. That's why the Columbus Civic Center, the Mississippi Coast Coliseum, I love it. Give me a large flight of stairs.
Let's go, Dragon!
Inside or outside. Outdoors Night. Realtree and Buffalo Rock Mountain Dew. A special thank you for presenting this unique theme night honoring the love for the outdoors. And speaking of a love for the outdoors, Alex Storjahan, one of those players. Here is Trey Fisher with a look, and Trevor Babin. Shuts the door. Ross Bartlett goes down on the faceoff. And now we have a tilt on our hands. It's AJ Schlepp, wears number 17 for Biloxi, 6'8", against Joel Texmo, number 95. Let's do it. Each player got a couple of shots in. Schlepp winds up on top of Joel Texmo. Here's a quick note on AJ Schlepp. Entering the weekend, he had 130 penalty minutes. That's the league leader in penalty minutes. AJ Schlepp fought in the Bare Knuckle Ice Wars. Now, what are the Bare Knuckle Ice Wars? Go and check it out online. Essentially, it's the most extreme combat sport ever. It's a sport that is just hockey fights, legitimately. How cool is that? Like literally, like a miniature rink. There's 2 people. For respect to Joel Texmo, that is arguably one of the, or if not the toughest customers in the Federal Prospects Hockey League. Joel is a big body out there, but he's 6'2". Schlepp is 6'8". Gave up 6 inches and still hung in there. Now that's getting the home crowd pumped up for hockey on a Saturday night. Scaldi goes into the box to join Joel Texmo. We'll get the penalties figured out in just a moment's time.
Biloxi penalty, number 17, AJ Schlepp. And was number 95, Joel Texmo. Both 5 minutes for fighting and 2 minutes for illegal helmet removal. At 6:56 of the first period.
Illegal helmet removal on each player.
5 for fighting and 2 minutes for illegal equipment.
That is why we skate 4 aside. The extra player in the box for Columbus is skate Scaldi. I did not get a look at the extra player in the box for Biloxi. So Lair Patakin. Tape-to-tape pass for Heitzner, who's in the high slot. This will be numbers for Columbus. Underwood elects to go off for a line change, but Horn still on his horse. Patakin strips him, and now perhaps a 3-on-2 the other direction. Patakin gets to his own puck. He's got a man on behind. That's Heitzner. He sends it there. Heitzner whiffs on the shot. But the drive eventually does come in, and Trevor Babin said, "Not today, Connor Mullins." exactly halfway through. The minor penalties for illegal helmet removal. The players on the ice, Alexander Jemayev, number 71, he has the puck. Alongside him is Josh Colton and Mike Wynn. That's the longtime defensive pairing from their time in Motor City with the Rockers, now both River Dragons. And the fourth player is Yaroslav Yevdokimov. Colton in front, they score! Alexander Jemayev scored last night in the third period. Tonight, a redirection into the top part of the net. It's 1-0 in favor of the good guys. You get a chance after the period comes to a close to go back and watch how that play developed. Colton got the primary assist because he set up Jemayev. But the puck got to Colton because of the poise at the offensive blue line from Yaroslav Yevdokimov. In moments like that, you see the difference he makes. It could be the littlest thing. Out of the box is Skate Scaldi. He will immediately join the play. He out there alongside Tyler Barrow, Alex Storjahan, and Justin Samaro. Results, though, in an offside. Columbus opened the scoring, or did not open the scoring, I should say, last night. So Cody Wickline at the wall. Another juicy rebound off the pad of Borodkin. 2-on-2 rush. Fabian Leonard, the forward out of Sweden, takes a hit to the back. A heavy one at that from Tyler Barrow. Barrow alongside two teammates, that being Samaro and Thornton in the corner. The player that comes away, though, is Leonard. The puck off of the boards, it's shot right on and blocked. Declan Flanagan was the one to let it rip. Barrow to Wickline. Wickline, quick sidestep. Storjahan back for him, no deflection. Columbus still with the puck in the offensive zone. A bouncing puck cleaned up for the moment by Flanagan. A wrister off the stick of Samaro. He's got the hot hand after 2 goals last night. The puck goes out of play and into the netting. We will be back in 60 seconds.
Vector Ply Corporation is a world-leading manufacturer of carbon, fiberglass, and Kevlar composite fabrics located in Phoenix City, Alabama. Our customers depend on us to produce iconic brands such as Malibu and Nautique boats, Cub Crafter airplanes, and the historic C8 mid-engine Corvette. Even the light poles surrounding the Columbus Civic Center were produced by a Vector Ply customer using Vector Ply fabrics. If you're looking for an exciting career with a growing manufacturer located right here in the Chattahoochee Valley, visit our website, VectorPly.com, to learn more about Vector Ply and our opportunities.
Oh, my cheese. The new OM Cheeseburger from Applebee's. We took our juicy all-beef patty, melty American cheese, crispy applewood smoked bacon, spicy honey mustard, and fries, and put it on a sizzling skillet of cheese. So push the cheese, pull the cheese, love the cheese. Too much cheese? Never. Applebee's new OM Cheeseburger for $11.99, also on our 2 for $25 menu.
An old school barbershop.
Alexander Jemayev, who scored the first goal of tonight's game. He takes the face off, the puck to the side of Borodkin. Here's a turnover. It's Kyle Moore. Did not miss the net by much at all. So Carter Thornton will gain the line. A step around Underwood, who strips the puck right away. Underwood's pass takes a bounce. Jemayev to the trailer. Taking a hit to make a play is Yevdokimov. Yevdokimov always seems to be in the right place out there. He comes into the corner, throws a hit, but now up the near wing it will be Carter Thornton. Left on behind. Moore to the boards. Jemayev into some open space. Matthew Horn picks it up and misses the net. He gets to his own rebound though, and Borodkin got to that. Anton Borodkin is an unsure individual right now in the crease. The goal comes at 8 minutes and 30 seconds of the first period and at even strength. It's Alexander Jemayev, number 71, with his second goal in as many games. Overall, for Jemayev, that is his fourth goal of the year. The assist to Josh Colton, number 5, and Yaroslav Yevdokimov. Yevdokimov was thought to have had a 4-point night yesterday evening. He had an assist stripped away. So that secondary helper, officially, his fourth point in 3.5 periods as a River Dragon. So Justin Samaro. Excuse me, that's Ryan Galvin. 28, not 23. The toss from Mike Wynn. The puck lost in the skates of Scaldi. Scaldi double teamed. He tries to take the puck from Heitzner, but Heitzner with the wherewithal to push the puck up the left side of the ice. It's Ross Bartlett, number 68. He's scrunched up by Scaldi. Josh Colton, already with a point in this period, will park himself behind Trevor Babin. It was Tyler Roy who got the win in the net last night for the River Dragons. Tonight it is Trevor Babin. 31 save shutout a week ago. As Babin a pad save. The rebound for Brendan Spinelli. Missed the net by a wide margin. Galvin, what a play from along the dasher. I mean, it didn't turn into a scoring chance, but put your body on the line like that. That right there is the epitome of Ryan Galvin as a player. As Storjahan that hits the post. A sweet setup, though, from Tyler Barrow. That chemistry continues to be evident. Nifty feed there from Thornton beneath the goal line, but that goes through everybody's lines. Darius Davidson finishes his check onto a River Dragon behind the net. So Barrow, all the way across the sheet. Samaro, the dish. Storjahan, my goodness. Anton Borodkin facing it all tonight. This could be lopsided. It's just 1-0 right now, though. Fabian Leonard will beat out the icing, so Babin, realizing that, comes out to play the puck. The extra poke from Thornton strips the puck from Fisher. And now with 6:35 left to go here in the opening period, we will play on. Kyle Moore tracks the puck down in the neutral zone. The puck taken, though, by Declan Flanagan, and Flanagan will rim it around. Jemayev goes over to pick it up. A turnover. Don Haven Velu misses the net. The puck takes a loud bounce off of the end boards. Here's a slapper from Mullins. That's closed off by a couple of River Dragons in front of the net, protecting the house. Now Jemayev will set up a 3-on-2. This is Kyle Moore. Moore across the ice. Jemayev, what a save. The rebound. Winds up behind said goal. Here's a stuff-in chance. The puck is still loose. Kyle Moore, who had 4 assists last night, will sweep it for Yevdokimov. Here's a shot from the left, does not go to the net. Instead, it was intended for Moore, who had collided with a breaker. Those two separate. Chopped to the middle by the Dragons, overtaken by Biloxi. Velu into the skates of Lucchese, and now Brendan Spinelli gets run into by Kirk Underwood, number 11. So Scaldi will dump and chase. Scaldi scored his first goal as a River Dragon last night in the first period and had a fight to go along with it, dropping the mitts with Brendan Spinelli. So Galvin, a net front drive. Borodkin stands up to keep that one out of the net. 15 minutes and counting gone by here in the first period. The puck loose in between the circles. It's picked up and skated out by Pikarczyk. Kyle Heitzner, a drop, and now not a shot, it's a pass for Heitzner, who looks to the low slot, but Mike Wynn had shadowed his opposition quite well. Puck still at the side of Babin's net. Calling for it and now shooting it is Demetrius Christo. Galvin at the half board's far side defensive zone. He falls down. The Breakers have the puck still. Heitzner to Pikarczyk. Pikarczyk defended well by Colton, but he's been out there on the ice for quite a while. A double team onto a Breaker. Heitzner still gets there first. He has the puck on his forehand. The pass across the ice sees nobody home. Now Columbus has it back. Mike Wynn will chip it to himself. Gets support from a forward up the near boards, or up the far boards, I should say. That's Matthew Horn. And now Columbus will get a wholesale line change. And nobody saw them do that because they're wearing the camo. Okay. Just me. Special thank you to Realtree and Buffalo Rock Mountain Dew. One of a kind APX style camouflage jerseys. Here's a dangle from Darius Davidson. He was active last night. His shot blocked. The man on behind, that was Mullins. Waffle boarded right away by Trevor Babin. Shout out to you, Doc Emmerich, the greatest hockey play-by-play broadcaster of all time, in my opinion. Tyler Barrow, slapper from Wickline, denied by Borodkin. Trey Fisher, the far corner dump, chasing after it. Be a teammate, that's Amy Royer. Here's Donovan Velu, he'll shoot. That's blocked, and now hustling to the spot is Tyler Barrow. There's a man in front, it's Moore. He couldn't bat it out of midair, but got to the puck beneath the goal line and still forced Borodkin to make it stop. Velu will twist away from Yevdokimov. Yevdokimov takes it right back, and here comes Yaroslav Yevdokimov. Kyle Moore steps around Spinelli. He'll turn his back, create some time and some space. Moore has it back now. The bank off of the back of the net. The puck comes to Yevdokimov, back for Moore, who tries to set up Jemayev at the near circle. He's crunched up along the glass, and now this will be the Breakers. It's air flipped by Royer over into the far corner. The puck kept in by Christo. Now Columbus will squeeze out. Lucas Texmo, number 6. The puck kicked soccer style by the Biloxi defense, but Columbus able to maintain possession. Lucas Texmo will just spin and send a backhander over to the corner. Here's Colton picking up the puck now as it comes off of the wall. Patekino gets there first. And Christo, despite a River Dragon all over him, will utilize the support in Bartlett. And now from the defensive zone out to the center ice logo, the Breakers with a 2-on-2. It's Carter Thornton. His shot blocked. 85 seconds left to go in the period. Galvin protects. Far wall, Horn gets it deep. Let's Go Dragons comes from the crowd here at the Columbus Civic Center. Lucas Pikarczyk, one man defending, that is Mike Wynn. How about Wynn? Closing him off, forced him to the outside, and really allowed nothing. Engulfed were the Breakers by the defense of Mike Wynn. How about Babin down on the seat of his pants, and he keeps it out.
media timeout. All right, fans.
One last media timeout with under 60 seconds to go in the frame. 1-0 Dragon.
Dad, are we there yet?
Not even close.
Sweet.
Have we gone too far? Maybe, but life's too short not to.
The Subaru Forester Hybrid, 581 miles per tank. Love goes the extra mile.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
Who is that over at the near face-off circle? Ross Bartlett? Hey, you know who that is? That's the pest of the game somebody call Cook's Pest Control. Opposing him, it's a little bit more of a challenge tonight due to the camouflage jerseys. That's Cody Wickline on one of the wings, so that means this must be Tyler Barrow or Alex Storjahan taking the face-off. And that was indeed Storjahan. So now Barrow. Right wing side, Wickline, over-skated. Heitzner, inside of the blue line, it is Lucas Pikarchuk, who wears number 27. He's really one of the top guns offensively alongside Heitzner, with no Yaroslav Yevdokimov. Samaro. Try and get it deep, but he hit his own teammate instead. I believe that may have clipped Storjahan in the back. Chance for the Dragons to take a 2-0 lead. Pad save, rebound. Oh, I almost called it. Storjahan on the backhand. Heitzner's got him wrapped up, and now Kyle Heitzner against Trevor Babin, and Babin with the swat. Now a chance for Columbus in the final 2 seconds. Barrow realizes and forces Borodkin to lift that stick up in the air and make a desperation denial at the horn. The first period comes to a close with the score 1-0 River Dragons. We will be right back, and I will recap the opening period of hockey on the Chattahoochee when we return.
It's hockey time again on the Chattahoochee. Your Columbus River Dragons are back in action at home on Friday and Saturday, February 13th and 14th. Puck drops at 7:35 p.m. on Friday and 7:05 on Saturday as the Dragons take on the Baton Rouge Zydeco. Get your tickets now at the Civic Center box office or by visiting ourdragons.com. He shoots and you score. Let's go Dragons.
Hey River Dragons fans, today we're showing you how to get your tickets on FIVO.
Step 1, open FIVO.
Step 2, pick your game.
Step 3, choose your seats.
And you can add merch right before checkout.
That was actually really easy.
Yep, FIVO keeps everything really simple.
Get your River Dragons tickets today on FIVO.
All right, here's the game plan. Tickets, food, drinks.
You forgot popcorn.
Popcorn, please. I'm talking about the family 4-pack.
That's a new play?
Even better, 4 tickets to a River Dragons game, 4 Chick-fil-A entrees, 4 hot dogs, 4 sodas, 4 popcorns, all for just $40. Boom!
Did somebody say boom?
Coach, can families run that play too?
Only if they act fast. Clock's ticking.
The family 4-pack, 4 tickets, $40. We'll see you at the rink. Let's go, Dragons.
Well, we're back to hockey on the Chattahoochee. Liam Gotimer back here with you. The score after 20 minutes of play, the River Dragons 1 and the Biloxi Breakers nothing. Let's talk about the game up to this point in time. We had fireworks before the first goal was scored. A.J. Schlepp, who wears number 17 for Biloxi, stands at 6 foot 8 inches tall. The league leader in penalty minutes at the start of play this weekend. He and Joel Texmo, the man out of Minnesota, Ontario, for your River Dragons, wearing number 95. They would have one fun fight at center ice. Let me tell you, for a 6-inch height difference between Texmo and A.J. Schlepp, I would say that Joel Texmo put forth one hell of a performance against a tough customer. HE double hockey sticks, please do not take our YouTube channel down for this. Anyway, now on to the goals. At 8 minutes and 30 seconds at even strength. Well, I say goals. On to the goal. At 8 minutes and 30 seconds, Alexander Jemayev, he wears number 71. He scored last night in the third period, and he does it again here in the first. 2 goals in 2 periods for Alexander Jemayev. The assist to Josh Colton, number 5. Yaroslav Yevdokimov, number 87, who made the play at the wall in a tight area with a few breakers right next to him. He sprung Colton right down the wing, and suddenly it was an odd man rush for Colton and Jemayev. Alexander Jemayev, the savvy veteran, knew what to do. He got himself right in front of Anton Borotkin's crease, got his stick down, and Colton put it on a silver platter for Jemayev. 1-0. The River Dragons took the lead at 8:30. The shots on goal in that first period, 10-8 in favor of the Dragons. A little bit of math for you here. I know this is going to be real impressive. 18 combined shots in that period. Trevor Babin, well, the last time he was here at the Columbus Civic Center, he made 31 saves on 31 shots for a shutout against the Baton Rouge Zydeco. He went 8 for 8 in the first period. That is all I will say about that. Now, on to the other goaltender. It was Rahul Sharma last night, who stopped 15 of 20 before getting pulled after 40. Tonight, it's Anton Borotkin, and he stopped 9 of 10 in the first. The shots on goal leaders. Let's get right into it, shall we? For the Biloxi Breakers, Connor Mullins, the defenseman who wears number 6, led the way with 3, while on the other side, for your River Dragons, take a guess. Come on, put it in the YouTube live chat. I want you to take a guess. I'll give you a second. Alex Storjahan, number 4, the big game player. Outdoors night, you know he was going to show up. 3 shots already for Storage. He got recognized with an award from our wonderful booster club for 200 points achieved in his professional career, 200 games played in his pro career as well. In the first period, he leads the River Dragons with 3 shots on. Once again, the goal, Jemayev from Colton and Yevdokimov. That's the only tally tonight so far. With that, let's send it to another commercial break. Then, when we come back, I will take you all on a drive around the Federal Prospects Hockey League. What type of car are we going to be in tonight? How about a Maserati? We'll be right back.
Hey, grab me one too.
Hey, it's Bill, your foodie guy, and you know I love food, right? So we've teamed up with Mike and Ed's Barbecue in Columbus on Schaumburg Road and our friends at Pepsi Buffalo Rock to create $1 Wing Wednesday. Look what I've got here. I've got a pile of wings, I've got my celery, and I've got my free Pepsi. I'll see you at Mike and Ed's on Schaumburg Road in Columbus. $1 Wing Wednesday. See you there.
In the South, there's a few things your home needs. Like you need a strong fan on a hot day.
It's so hot.
Like Friday nights need football.
Game day!
Like front porches gotta have rocking chairs.
Bye, Grandma. Bye, Grandpa.
And in the South, you need pest control you can trust to protect your home. That's why you need Cook's Pest Control.
Cook's Pest Control.
Hey, play for an ultra?
We playing for ultras? Brace you for an ultra?
Put an ultra on it. Don't forget, there's ultras on the line. I didn't.
Michelob Ultra, superior like beer.
An orthopedic injury doesn't mean you have to spend hours in the ER. Houston Urgent Ortho now offers orthopedic urgent care 6 days a week. At Houston Urgent Ortho, see an orthopedic specialist for your fracture, sprain, strain, or pain. Everything you need for your orthopedic injury is here, because orthopedics is all we do. Go straight to the specialist. Go to Houston Urgent Ortho.
We are back on the Chattahoochee River. 10 minutes and 20 seconds until the puck drops on the second period. Well, before we get you there, let's take a drive around the Federal Prospects Hockey League. And the drive comes from a red Maserati. See it up there in the top left-hand corner? Our friend over at Zelmo's is driving. Shout out to my dad. He would always joke that he had a red Maserati when I was a kid. I know it was nothing compared to our Mercedes. No, I'm just kidding. 4-2. Let's kick things off in Bingo, Binghamton. The Black Bears, they trail by 2 goals. What's going on in Binghamton? Seriously, what's happening? PD shuts them out. Twin City wins in overtime last night. The Thunderbirds up a pair in the first. 6 combined goals. I don't want to speculate too much, but is the FPHL a little bit more wide open than all of us may have thought? Because right now, the league's best team, not faring too well. On to the aforementioned PD Ice Cats. Well, I'm sure that they would have loved to play tonight after taking down the Athens Rock Lobsters last night. The Ice Cats, last night, the first team in the Federal Prospects Hockey League to beat the Rock Lobsters in their own barn. But you know what? Mother Nature had something else to say. Too bad, PD, that game's postponed and will be played at a later date. The game's ongoing, though. Let's talk about it. The Danbury Hat-Tricks and the Blue Ridge Bobcats. We have a scoreless tie in the first period. The Port Huron Prowlers and the Watertown Wolves, the exact same thing. And one final game to tell you all about. The puck drops at 8:05 Eastern Standard Time. That is in approximately 13 minutes. There's that math again. It is the Indiana Sentinels and the Topeka Scarecrows. From Topeka, that's your out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by our friends over at Selmo Zippin. And with a drive around the Federal Prospects Hockey League means that we must take a look at the standings around the league entering play today. And ladies and gentlemen, and everybody watching, here they are. The Monroe Moccasins, 81 points. They are the kings of the Continental Division. The Athens Rock Lobsters, well, not playing tonight, lost last night, 76 points. They stay idle. Columbus wins in regulation. Well, they're just 13 points behind their in-state rival. Once again, with a regulation win, getting you 3 points in this league, 13 points, not too far behind, but still 2 more periods left to secure the dub for your River Dragons. The Baton Rouge Zydeco, they are in 6th. In front of them, though, are the PD Ice Cats and the Twin City Thunderbirds. They are the Zydeco. They are in 6th, while Biloxi is in 7th. Biloxi in last, 18 points, while on to the Empire, the Binghamton Black Bears, despite their struggles. I know, the way I was talking about them, you'd think that they had 60 points, 70 points. No, they have 89. They are right there at the top of the league. But very uncharacteristic, I will say. Outside of Binghamton, they are trailed in this order by the Port Huron Prowlers, the Topeka Scarecrows, the Blue Ridge Bobcats, the Danbury Hat-Tricks, the Watertown Wolves, and in last It's the Indiana Sentinels. And with that, since I had a little bit of a late start to tonight's game, here are the lines for your River Dragons. You saw them briefly. Tyler Barrow, Alex Storjahan, Cody Wickline, the first line. Joel Texmo, he dropped the gloves with AJ Schlepp in the first period. In the middle, it's Alexander Jemayev and Matthew Horn. Yaroslav Yevdokimov on the third line alongside Ryan Galvin and Kyle Moore. One extra forward, that's Skate Scaldi, who wears number 37. He dropped the gloves in the first period last night. He netted his first marker as a Dragon in the first period last night. I had a chance to talk with Skate in the tunnel prior to receiving my award. And he said, I love that dust up on the Chattahoochee. He loved the call. I loved the fight and the goal. Skate Scaldi, come on. Not all heroes wear capes. Some wear country or outdoors night uniforms. On defense, it's Brody Thornton and Justin Samaro, Lucas Texmo with Kirk Underwood, Mike Wynn, and Josh Colton. In goal, the fan favorite, number 72, the man, Trevor Babbitt. He's backed up by Tyler Roy, number 35, who got the victory in between the pipes last night for your River Dragons. For Tyler Roy, his win last night makes it 4 in a row for number 35. Let's send it to a commercial break. Then when we come back, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody watching, please enjoy another edition of Mic'd Up. Tonight, we have Brody Thornton, the fire starter of the night, and Kevin Sabad.
Hey, grab me one too.
Hey, it's Bill, your foodie guy, and you know I love food, right? So we've teamed up with Mike and Ed's Barbecue in Columbus on Schaumburg Road and our friends at Pepsi Buffalo Rock to create $1 Wing Wednesday. Look what I've got here. I've got a pile of wings, I've got my celery, and I've got my free Pepsi. I'll see you at Mike and Ed's on Schaumburg Road in Columbus. $1 Wing Wednesday. See you there.
In the South, there's a few things your home needs. Like you need a strong fan on a hot day.
It's so hot.
Like Friday nights need football.
Game day!
Like front porches gotta have rocking chairs.
Bye, Grandma. Bye, Grandpa.
And in the South, you need pest control you can trust to protect your home. That's why you need Cook's Pest Control.
Cook's Pest Control.
Hey, play for an ultra?
We playing for ultras? Brace you for an ultra?
Put an ultra on it. Don't forget, there's ultras on the line. I didn't.
Michelob Ultra, superior like beer.
An orthopedic injury doesn't mean you have to spend hours in the ER. Houston Urgent Ortho now offers orthopedic urgent care 6 days a week. At Houston Urgent Ortho, see an orthopedic specialist for your fracture, sprain, strain, or pain. Everything you need for your orthopedic injury is here, because orthopedics is all we do. Go straight to the specialist. Go to Houston Urgent Ortho.
Hi, welcome to practice. I'll be your host, Kevin.
We're counting from mic'd up.
Well, you're not. So shut it, Jared Leto. Well, I wasn't good. Cut that from the video. Yeah! Finally got one past Royce. Yeah, I'm the undercover agent today. I'm not going to be that guy and hide it. Ow! What a shot! I just went in and called my shot and scored. How dare you? Get off your phone. Oh! It's my line mate. Ah, that's not my line mate. I'm not a weirdo like Trish.
Fair. Huh? I don't wear a wire. I ain't no fed.
Trick play. Trick play. Ow! Who do you think Jared Leto over there? Or Leto, or whichever one. I'm having a good time. Just like he told me to. Having fun with my hockey friends. Another day, another dollar. What river goes through New York?
The Hudson.
The Hudson? You ever heard about the bottom of the Hudson?
The bottom.
Go Wicks! Ah, poor Psalms is just eating pucks today. What was that, fourth one you took?
Boss man.
All right. We go fake. Careful!
On the clock, both teams on the sheet. The Columbus River Dragons and the Biloxi Breakers. Ryan Galvin and Ross Bartlett at the center ice logo. Columbus skates from right to left in this second period while Biloxi attacks from left to right. The puck is dropped. This is Liam Gotimer saying,
"Let's go!
It's go time!" on the second stanza of this evening. Here's a centering pass, and Joel Texmo, the first bid to the Biloxi cage. Inside of the opening 15 seconds. So Joel Texmo, he wears number 95. He's the man who just got that most recent shot on goal. He fought A.J. Schlepp in the first period. Right now, skating out there alongside Ryan Galvin, who got a shot right off of the faceoff. And Matthew Horn, number 12. Joel on this shift, skating alongside his brother. That's Lucas Texmo, who wears number 6. He's paired up with Kirk Underwood, who is the club's captain and is creeping ever closer to the all-time games played lead in franchise history, that being Underwood. So Lucas Pikarczyk into the skates of Kyle Heitzner and Trevor Babin. Said, not today. Kyle Heitzner. Bartlett brought down. He looks to the referee for a penalty. Joel Texmo now met by Demetrius Christo. Joel Texmo will head off. 52 seconds into the period. Columbus now on the Florent Decor penalty kill. The River Dragons on the penalty kill, 83%, while Biloxi at 18%. The penalty is 2 minutes for a trip onto Joel Texmo.
2 minutes for tripping at 52 seconds. Team skate 5-on-4 Biloxi power play. Your Dragons are on the floor in Decor penalty kill.
For those who may be new to the game, a power play means that there's more players on the ice for Biloxi than there are for your River Dragons due to an infraction taken. And for Joel Texmo, that was tripping. So Biloxi, who wear the white uniforms, skating with 5 players, Columbus with just 4. Once they gain the line, look for Biloxi to get set up into their formation. Flanagan's pass, though, goes awry. Tyler Barrow left the puck behind. So Lucchese, left circle. This is Trey Fisher. His shot deflected right off the stick of a Dragon and out of play. So Bartlett in the dot against Cody Wickline. Wickline wins it back. The puck punched ahead. That, everybody watching, would you like to know a clear-cut example of a hand pass? Go back a few moments and watch that right there. The puck gloved by the Breakers. The puck picked up by a teammate of said Breaker. Hand pass. Biloxi still on the power play for another 50 seconds. Alexander Jemayev out there shorthanded. He has the only goal so far tonight. Here is Ross Bartlett, the pest of the game, and Trevor Babin said, "Get out of here with that one." Ross Bartlett against Trevor Babin. That's like the difference in racks between a Georgia deer and an Alabama deer. Outdoors night, baby. Oh, I'm on one tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody watching. Always on 10, this guy. Sometimes on 11. I never get as low as 6-7, okay. Cleared all the way down by your River Dragons. All right, enough about Liam. All right. I get it. You're all there watching, thinking, oh, this guy just talks about himself. Well, back to the hockey. Oh, that's an overskate. Here's Horn. Oh, Borodkin. Man.
Dragons killing Columbus.
I wanted that one. I know you all did too. The power play is over. Here comes Ross Bartlett. Yeah, okay. Brody Thornton's stick set. Okay, goodbye, Mr. Bartlett. So Thornton near wing, he'll speed. Closed off by the backside of Bartlett. The puck deflected onto Babin by Carter Thornton. He'll steer for Lucas Texmo. Lucas Texmo wears number 6. A quick chip from Yaroslav Yevdokimov, but the puck stopped before getting deep into the Biloxi zone. How about that flip from Lucas Texmo? The puck dies right at the opposing blue line. Kyle Moore reached for it, did not come away with the biscuit. So Carter Thornton will spin. He has support in Bartlett. Here is Don Haven Valou. His shot misses the net. Connor Mullins from a sharp angle. With that, now Bartlett gets a chance. Trevor Babin makes the save, but it would not have mattered if that puck had gone in, because that is hand pass. Make it 2 hand passes on the same team in the first 3 minutes and 54 seconds of the period. The puck inside of the Dragon zone. Defending is Kirk Underwood, number 11. Here is Spinelli over to the left. The drive comes in off the stick of number 6, Connor Mullins. Storjahan with an active stick, whacks it only as far as the neutral zone. Storjahan couldn't get to it. Getting there first will be Carter Thornton. And now Wickline will weave. Lucas Texmo centers. Borodkin stayed glued to that near post. Wickline, far corner. Across the ice, Lucas Texmo, and Borodkin got his glove to that. Here's Tyler Barrow. Barrow with the puck, and he takes a stick up high and goes sliding into the end wall. You know that Tyler Barrow would not give up on a chance to score a goal by just diving right down. Clearly took a stick up high, or got clipped in some sort of way. The River Dragons are going to the Public's power play. They most likely will be without Tyler Barrow to begin the power play. It will be the second unit that starts things. So previously it was Biloxi who skated at 5-on-4. Now the River Dragons with a chance on the power play. Alexander Jemayev takes the faceoff.
Biloxi penalty, number 88, Randy Lucchesi, 2 minutes 4 high, sticking at
Colton
4:56
across Thornton. Left wing half boards. Back up top for Thornton. He'll keep it moving. Colton has Jemayev down low. Kyle Moore waiting at the left side boards. Galvin at the blue line. Dish though for Thornton, who will streak down the left wing side. His pass over to the right. Collected by Moore. Kyle Moore one-hands the puck to himself as he had briefly overskated it while coming together with Pikarczyk. Colton the dish. He gets it right back. Colton has 4 power play goals this season, scored 1 last night on the man advantage. Look for Thornton to tee him up from the right side. Thornton will switch places with Jemayev. Colton's still an option. Didn't get the best pass there, so instead he'll dish it for Moore, who hits the back glass. Jemayev, Moore. Moore has Thornton to his left. Instead, he'll go to the right. Moore again. Jemayev there. He'll bring it into his grasp. Here's Thornton with the shot. That's a save by Borodkin. Slammed up the boards. Coming together is Pikarczyk and Colton. The puck behind Jemayev. And now Demetrius Christo has one man to beat. He beats him. And while he had approached Babin, the puck rolled off his stick. Now inside of their own zone. This is Moore right at the end of his shift. Tyler Barrow with some fresh legs. He drew the penalty. Lucchesi in the box for another 10 seconds. Storjahan takes a look. To the blue, Underwood, the captain. Goes to the circle. At the bottom of the circle, Storjahan. His pass for Barrow! Off of the short, swift pass from Wickline. Borodkin had to make a save. And now Lucchesi, number 88, will shoot. And Babin with the left pad, or with the right pad. Wickline with Barrow and Storjahan. Wickline, Storjahan! Closed up by Borodkin. Alex Storjahan wants a piece of Carter Thornton. Trey Fisher there too. We'll see if there's any penalties for continuing the altercation. We will be right back. Maybe a timeout.
Dad, are we there yet?
Not even close.
Sweet.
Have we gone too far? Maybe, but life's too short not to.
The Subaru Forester Hybrid, 581 miles per tank. Love goes the extra mile.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We gave a special shout out at the end of last night's broadcast to Brandon Schwobel for producing his 100th game. Well, last night was 99. Thanks a lot, Brandon. Hey, Brandon, congratulations on your 100th game produced tonight. Hopefully the River Dragons come out with a win for you and the rest of our production team. We're back underway right now. Borodkin, another save by closing those pads. Another draw win for the Dragons. Oh, what good that does for a team searching for offense, like every team is in every single game. Scoring goals is kind of the name of the game. But being able to win the possession battle and win faceoffs, it's evident. And I spoke with head coach Bouchard about just that. The new look Dragons and what he thinks of the club after seeing the team with Yaroslav Yevdokimov for the first time last night. He was impressed. The talent on this team is top tier. There's no doubt about that. River Dragons onside as they come in over the attacking line. Here's Brendan Spinelli, number 55. Spinelli will pull back. Here's Ross Bartlett over the left, a one-timer, and Trevor Babin. The slide, the save, and the squeeze. No icing here because Skate Scaldi is first on the puck. He'll body off a breaker and a centering pass for a teammate. I'm laughing during a lot of my calls tonight because just the display offensively that the River Dragons are putting forth against the Breakers, it's simply outstanding. The passes are crisp. Every player has the awareness of where their teammates are on the ice. Even though they didn't score on that Publix power play, they got around 3 to 4 grade A scoring chances. And Anton Borodkin, who is in net for Biloxi right now, he had an elongated absence before coming into the game last night. He'll have to make another save here. The pass does not come back for win though, so pardon me. Skate Scaldi and Demetrius Christo. Now Scaldi comes together with Royer. The puck in the offensive end for the Dragons. Joel Texmo will dip. Scaldi will skate over to the puck against Fisher. Goes down but makes the play. Brody Thornton creeps in, lets it fly, and Borodkin the save. The rebound comes out to the far side half boards, and Borodkin stops that. Columbus on pace for more than 30 shots in tonight's game. There's another that deflected off of the helmet of Borodkin. Thornton had his stick held from Christo right in front of the referee's eyes. That does not get called. Yaroslav Yevdokimov from behind the net of his former teammate. an active stick from Thornton. He'll take 2 shoves from Amy Royer before taking a seat on the bench. Now Don Haven Velu, he's got a back checker all over him. That was Alexander Jemayev. Beautifully done by number 71 to apply the pressure coming back without taking a penalty. Babin a glove save on a shot from the flank. Velu, his pass for Lair Patakin hits the backboards. Behind the net, Carter Thornton. The Breakers pressing a little bit here. Here's Carter Thornton with a shot. That deflects off of the helmet of Babin. But the River Dragons in that moment bend but do not break. Here is Wickline. That's a penalty.
Media timeout.
We will be right back to the River Dragons broadcast.
Hey, grab me one too.
The difference with Beam isn't just speed, it's service that you can count on. And when you call, you'll reach real people who live right here. And when you connect, you'll feel the reliability that makes Beam stand out. And whether it's working from home, streaming your favorites, or keeping up with everyday life, Beam keeps it all running smoothly. And right now, get our 1 gig plan for just $60 a month for your first 3 months. Fast, dependable, and local. Beam Broadband, connection you can count on.
Fans, be sure to stick around during the second intermission. You know who's coming back for more? Kevin Saba. I had a chance to go back and rewatch the segment last night after the game. He was comically taller than me. Really? You couldn't have given me a few more inches of height, please. Hard to compare to a hockey player. Kevin Sabad will be back inside the booth. So Lair Patakin is in the box. Hey, good to see you there. This is a 2-on-1. This is Fabian Leonard. He missed. So Columbus on the Public's power play. A 2-on-1. Here is Pekarchek, and Babin answers that bell. Trevor Babin doing Trevor Babin things. Tyler Barrow with his white stick. He's in the corner alongside Cody Wickline, a one-time option. That is Alex Storjahan. He got down to a knee. The puck hit the window. So Alex Storjahan hails from Anthem, Arizona. Tyler Barrow with a ton of open space. He goes across, and Borotkin, oh my goodness. Dang, nabbit. The River Dragons applying the pressure all night to the goaltender, number 31 in white, Anton Borotkin. It's been a dandy of an offensive display. Biloxi down a goal, so you can expect them to run amok a bit. So here's Kyle Moore, rink wide. Here is Galvin, and Borotkin the save. It's outdoors night. I have to shout out one of my favorite musical artists. Mac Hill, our manager of business operations, introduced me to Billy Strings. My goodness. Go listen to some string guitar if you have a chance. My favorite song, Meet Me at the Creek. I may or may not have been given a list of outdoors night words to get in, and I may or may not be using this 2-minute stretch to get every single one of them in. May or may not. The River Dragons are still in the Public's power play, allegedly. So Brody Thornton on the backhand. To the front. Galvin holds, shoots, a save. There's a goal coming for your Dragons. I feel it in my bones. Kyle Moore receives the puck from Galvin. Moore shoots, save, Borodkin. And Biloxi is back to full strength. Lair Patakin is out of the box, so we have returned to even strength. A face-off win for the Dragons. Here's Mike Wynn, number 44, and that's a stick stop from Borodkin. Matthew Horn, the back check of Heitzner will lead Pete Harchek on his horse. The puck bounces perfectly for Columbus, and Horn will drop it back. Win a fast feed. He gets it right back upon the return. Despite two breakers coming to him, he will stretch it north, and now at the center ice logo, and now over through the attacking line, it's Scaldi. Scaldi a back pass for Joel Texmo. That's stopped by Borodkin, cleared by being banked off of the far flank inside of the breaker area of the ice. Hey, there he is again, guys. Ross Bartlett, number 68, best of the game. Cook's Pest Control, we love you. Ross Bartlett, his pass goes absolutely nowhere. Tyler Barrow waiting for a breakaway pass. It was blocked. Lucas Texmo still has the puck. He dances to the slot and scores! Oh, baby, what a goal from Lucas Texmo! Lucas Texmo with 2 goals this season, both of them at the Lair, and both of them downright disgusting.
Dragons goal scored by number 6, Lucas Texmo.
How can you not love this guy? Him and his brother. That's an opponent icing, which as always is proudly brought to you by our friends over at Air Force Heating, Air, and
goal at 14-19.
I can tell you that every single person involved with the River Dragons extremely impressed with both Joel and Lucas Texmo. There's a reason why he's just 20 years old on the first pairing alongside the captain. Lucas Texmo, though, in that shift takes 2 hard shoves, then falls down a third time. Coming in to try and rock Don Haven Velu was Tyler Barrow. He missed him. I believe Velu went to Barrow and said, I didn't mean it. But you love to see that veteran leadership. Here are the Dragons again. Barrow, Wickline, across. Oh, Borodkin. What a fun game this has been. Here's a fling to the cage. It comes out. Save made. The rebound loose. Storjahan shoots. It's blocked. He'll get another try. Between the legs, Barrow has it behind the Biloxi net. Wickline, Barrow, the stuff-in try. Over at the far post. It's airlifted by Darius Davidson into Columbus ice. What a game so far tonight. Come on. This has been awesome. I hope you all are enjoying the River Dragons broadcast network. Amy Royer, a float feed, no chance. Brody Thornton, the fire starter of the night with Alex Storjahan. Storjahan shoots, a save made by Borodkin. Storjahan was at the end of his shift. We are exactly 16 minutes into the middle frame of hockey tonight on the Chattahoochee. 2 goals for the River Dragons, no goals for the Biloxi Breakers. Kyle Moore, number 15. His toss, stopped down. Here is Royer, best chance of the game for the Breakers. Babin was ready. The chop from Yaroslav Yevdokimov out to the neutral zone. Fabian Leonard at center ice. Moore with a stick lift on to the aforementioned Leonard. Tried to hold the line in case his teammates had come into the attacking zone, but Biloxi able to win the battle at center and force it in to the River Dragons zone. Now Scaldi on the offensive. His shot hits the back glass. Jemayev to the net. Misses wide. All the way out it goes. Bartlett at the red line. He has support in Heitzner. The puck lost in the skates of Wynn. Between his own legs and onto the stick of Colton. Rink wide he goes and all the way down. If you're just joining us, Columbus has a 2-0 lead with a goal in the first and a goal here in the second. The goal scorers Alexander Jemayev, number 71, and Lucas Texmo, number 6. Galvin, Joel Texmo with room to skate. He'll one-hand the puck to himself. Around the net he goes. Bartlett tries to clear. No luck. A tip from Scaldi, who is in front. The puck pops out for Galvin, who will drag and shoot. Borotkin the save. The puck loose in front. And now Bartlett in the far corner will sauce it north. Heitzner watching Wynn. He takes the puck from him. Kyle Heitzner. High slot with the puck on his forehand. Babin kicks that one away. Velu behind the net. This is the new look first line with no Caden Henry, no Yaroslav Yevdokimov anymore for Biloxi. This will be a breakaway for Tyler Barrow. Barrow against Borotkin. He scores! Never a doubt, Tyler Barrow. Glove side on Anton Borotkin. The goaltender for the Breakers beaten for a third time in this game with 84 ticks on the clock.
He shoots! River Dragons goal, scored and assisted by number 8, Tyler Barrow. That goal in 18:36 in the second period. Again, that's Barrow unassisted. River Dragons goal in 18:36.
Barrow on the hunt for another. Wickline will drift to the near corner. Lucas Texmo, Tyler Barrow, Cody Wickline. Wickline back for Barrow. Barrow surveys the scene, met by 2 Breakers. 45 seconds left to go in the period. Wickline near a wall. He centers. Barrow from behind the net will spin away from Lucchese. Here's the bomb from Underwood, deflected by Storjahan. They score! Cody Wickline, the recipient, on the doorstep. The River Dragons have a 4-0 lead with half a minute to play in the second.
He shoots! River Dragons goal, scored by number 10, Cody Wickline.
Perhaps another upcoming. Here's Jemayev across the ice. Kyle Moore with 15 seconds left to play in the period. Jemayev shoots into the netting, it goes. So the 2 goals for the River Dragons late here in the second period scored 45 seconds apart. Let's go to our final media timeout of the period with 10.1 ticks left to play.
It feels like just yesterday our healing mission began. Inspired by visionaries, answering a higher calling. For 75 years, we've cared for this community, body, mind, and spirit. From checkups to life-saving heart surgery, from welcoming new life to supporting mental health and healing. For 3 generations, we've stood by your side, and our story is just beginning. Inspired by purpose, we are shaping the heart of healthcare.
Let Shredaway, a division of the Overby Company, take care of all your document shredding needs. We can design a custom shredding program for your business today. No need to purchase equipment, no maintenance expenses, no need to prepare records for destruction, increase employee productivity, increase security, no worry. Was it really destroyed? Right now, all new customers can receive 10% off. Shredaway, a division of the Overby Company, locally owned and operated in downtown Columbus. That's Shredaway, 706-577-9668.
Vector Plank.
Borodkin, a save right at the buzzer. A slapper. Borodkin the save, despite not having his stick. That ends the period.
How about the Dragons?
Let's send it to a quick commercial break. Then when we come back, it's myself and Kevin Sabat, number 74, to break down the hockey game up to this point.
What drives us to live for this game?
Yep. There's the catch.
Do we enjoy the pain? Is it chasing greatness? Or is it passion? Teetering on madness? We're here for one simple reason. We love football. All in, all season. Toyota, let's go places.
Let Shredaway, a division of the Overby Company, take care of all your document shredding needs. We can design a custom shredding program for your business today. No need to purchase equipment, no maintenance expenses, no need to prepare records for destruction, increase employee productivity, increase security, no worry. Was it really destroyed? Right now, all new customers can receive 10% off. Shredaway, a division of the Overby Company, locally owned and operated in downtown Columbus. That's Shredaway, 706-577-9668.
Every day we're on the road, dedicated to servicing our community and neighbors. At Air Force Heating and Air, we're committed to your family's comfort all year round. Whether you need repairs, maintenance, or new system installation, the Air Force team is here for you, residential and commercial. Plus, we offer duct cleaning and sealant services, air quality and virus protection, and plumbing. Call Air Force Heating and Air today. Serving you is our top priority.
Hey, grab me one too.
It feels like just yesterday our healing mission began. Inspired by visionaries, answering a higher calling. For 75 years, we've cared for this community, body, mind, and spirit. From checkups to life-saving heart surgery, from welcoming new life to supporting mental health and healing. For 3 generations, we've stood by your side, and our story is just beginning. Inspired by purpose, we are shaping the heart of healthcare.
A warm welcome back to the River Dragons Broadcast Network. Liam Gotimer here with you, your play-by-play broadcaster inside of the press box. Alongside me, number 74, Kevin Sabat. Kevin, welcome back.
Thank you.
Of course. So, Kevin, the River Dragons ahead 4-0 after 40 minutes of play. I want to break down this entire game. So let's start off with Skate Scaldi dropping the gloves once, or excuse me, not Skate Scaldi, Joel Texmo dropping gloves. Skate Scaldi dropped the gloves last night. Joel Texmo against AJ Schlepp. 6'8" AJ Schlepp. I'd say Joel did quite well.
Yeah, you know, it takes a lot of guts to take on a guy like that, especially, you know, just out of the blue. Even as a player, I don't know what happened or what caused that. It might have been something, you know, they agreed upon. You know, these things happen in hockey, but I think Joel did a pretty good job hanging in there.
So I know you're not necessarily a fighter, but talk to me about the code kind of pregame during warm-ups about just asking if guys want to go and have a fight for fans that may not know. Sometimes it's premeditated, sometimes it happens during the game.
Yeah, so I think in this case they definitely had a conversation. You know, it wasn't something that was caused by a hit or any kind of play. These things happen. You know, there are guys that, you know, they do this job, and, you know, we appreciate them a lot because it does give, you know, the other guys a little bit more space out there. You know, it was a pretty good fight. It's obviously pretty hard to fight a guy that's 6'8" and then plus the skates. So Joel he's got the guts to do it, and, you know, he's one of those guys in the locker room where, you know, you look at him and he's like, yeah, I got you guys.
No question about it. So now on to the goals. The fight comes at 6:56. The goal comes at 8 minutes and 30 seconds. We talked about Yaroslav Yevdokimov last night. I noticed it up here. Made a short pass up along the near boards right outside of the blue line. He sprung Josh Colton, a net front tip for Alexander Jamath.
Yeah, I mean, those are the plays that Yaro is going to make for us, which are, you know, have been our Achilles heel a few times this season, where we turn the puck over at the blue line, especially the offensive one. Everyone's, you know, hungry to get a goal, so they're on their way to the net, and next thing you know, they're going down on a 2-on-1, 3-on-2 the other way. But in this case, you know, he makes the right play, and D jump up and guys go to the net, good things will happen.
Then in the second period, Columbus able to open up their advantage a little bit more. How about that goal from Lucas Texmo? That was gorgeous.
Wow. Yeah, I made a comment yesterday to him after the game that it sometimes looks like he's playing, you know, NHL video game, like just be a pro mode, because a lot of times some of the things he does, I told him honestly, like I probably would have shot that puck out of the zone easily, and he just makes another turn or makes that extra move, and, you know, he's a young guy, and having someone like that on your roster who's young and, you know, got all that energy and yet still makes plays like that, it's a big difference maker.
You know, I touched on it during the period itself, Kevin, just the impact that both Joel and Lucas Texmo have had on the team. I'm curious, from inside of the locker room, when you, especially Lucas, but Joel as well, when you see somebody young like that just burst onto the scene and just adapt to professional hockey right away, what can you say about that?
You know, you're always looking back at your own career and being like, damn, I wish I could have done that. But you try to help them as much as you can. You know, not everyone's got a great day every day. So if they're having a bit of a tough day or anything like that, you try to pick them up and tell them, hey, you know, it's just one of those days. Move on. Same thing during the game. You know, they make a bad play. You know, you pick them up. You tell them, hey, it's still a long day ahead. You'll have a lot of opportunities to make more plays. Just focus on the next one.
Absolutely. Both Joel and Lucas Texmo, absolutely amazing additions to the River Dragons, of course, this being Lucas's first pro year, Joel in his second stint with the River Dragons. Moving on to the 18:45 mark of the second period. This was Tyler Barrow, a breakaway for number 8. It's danger zone for the goaltender when he sees number 8 coming towards him.
Yeah, I mean, being a fan and being a player and knowing what Barzy can do with the puck, I will be honest, I stood up and had my hands up before he shot the puck. It's one of those things where you kind of know it's at least 80% of the time that puck is going into the net, and that's one of the things that, you know, Barzy does well. You know, give him that opportunity and he will, you know, make you pay for it.
Kevin, the River Dragons scored 3 times in under 2 minutes in the second period last night. Here in the second period tonight, they score twice in a 45-second span. Right after Barrow converts on the breakaway, it's Cody Wickline, a net front deposit.
Yeah, that's something, you know, we touched on yesterday. that Biloxi was doing well is just getting on those pucks in front of the nets, especially on the rebounds. And I think on that one it was the third or fourth effort, just right there. And it makes a difference when guys just go to the net and stay there. So, you know, it's nice to see guys get rewarded for doing that, because being a player, it's not the easiest thing to do, especially when you go into a game where you're already ahead. You know, the opponent's a little bit on edge. You might catch a few cross checks or slashes on the wrist. So going in there and getting rewarded like that is obviously a very good thing to have.
Do you see the chemistry coming to fruition between the three-man unit of Wickline, Tyler Barrow, and Alex Storjahan? Because it seems like when they're in the offensive zone, they've got the puck on a string.
Yeah, even in practice, you know, some of the things they do when we're working on 5-on-5, it's tough to be out there against them, especially if they start in the offensive zone, because your head's spinning. They put you in the spin cycle, and next thing you know, there's someone all alone in front of the net, and they put it in the back of the net. So it's good to see that this line is working, and obviously, you know, you look at the point standings, those guys are all the way up there.
Obviously want to stay away from the key word, but Trevor Babin looking pretty good in between the pipes tonight, huh?
Yeah, I mean, there's very, very little chance that they get one past them tonight, I think.
Oh, goodness. We'll see. We'll see. Trevor Babin coming into tonight's game after pitching a 31-save shutout a week ago against the Baton Rouge Zydeco. Kevin, any final thoughts you'd like to tell the fans before we go?
No, other than go Dragons.
I was about to say, how about that Go Dragons you got cut off from last night? Awesome. We will be right back to River Dragons hockey on the River Dragon Broadcast Network. And when we come back, I'll take you all on a drive around the Federal Prospects Hockey League. It's the out-of-town scoreboard, thanks to our friends over at Zelmo Zip-It.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
We're putting our footprint here on this side of Columbus. Yeah, my name is Russell Brown. I'm the owner of Mike and Ed's on Schaumburg Road. I retired from my previous job, and I decided to do my dream that I wanted to do when I retired, and I retired a little early, so I felt like I had enough energy to open up a barbecue restaurant. I traveled a lot the last 10 years, ate all the barbecue in the southeast. I always went back to Mike and Ed's, so I contacted them, and we set out on an adventure together to open up a second location, and I own this one. That's our slow smoked ribs that's smoked at 285 for 4 or 5 hours a day. These were smoked this morning, and that's our homemade mac and cheese. Just great food, great times, a cost-friendly type environment where they can bring their family in here and eat reasonable. So times are tough sometimes, you know, and we may not be able to go out to these expensive restaurants, but we want this place to be here for those guys. Same way Phoenix City, for people that can have a good meal for their whole family. And we want our customers, when they leave, to enjoy the experience with our employees and the food. So our goal here is to prepare that plate if we're impressing our mother.
A warm welcome back to the River Dragons Broadcast Network. Thank you all to everybody who watched. Kevin Salbot and I break down the game up to this point in time. Kevin Salbot joining me on the call for the second straight game. He's out of action a little bit after crashing into the post during the against the Baton Rouge Zydeco last Friday night, I should say. And Kevin with a lot of unique insight into how the team is playing. It's always great to hear from him. Kevin Sabad, thank you so much for joining me up here in the broadcast booth. With that, let's now take a drive around the Federal Prospects Hockey League with 5:55 and counting left to go until the puck drops on the third. As I touched on earlier, PD and Athens are postponed. The Twin City Thunderbirds and the Binghamton Black Bears, Twin City, up by 3 goals in the second. Not getting much better over in Bingo. The Danbury Hat-Tricks and the Blue Ridge Bobcats, it's 2-1 Blue Ridge. That game being played in Wytheville. The Port Huron Prowlers and the Watertown Wolves, it's 1-0 Port Huron in the second. One final game to tell you all about. Indiana won last night, and they're well on their way to winning once again tonight, up 3-1 in the first period up against the Topeka Scarecrows. And with a drive around the Federal Prospects Hockey League for our out-of-town scoreboard, let's now take a gander at the standings around the league entering play this evening. The Continental is led by Monroe, while the Empire is led by Binghamton. Trailing the Moccasins are the Athens Rock Lobsters, who are idle tonight. The Columbus River Dragons, who are in third place with 60 points. They can draw within 13 points of the Rock Lobsters with a regulation victory. In fourth, the PD Ice Cats. They're playing their best hockey of the season, bar none, after defeating the Binghamton Black Bears a couple of games ago. And of course, last night, the first team to defeat the Athens Rock Lobsters in their building. Twin City in fifth place, Baton Rouge in sixth, Biloxi in seventh. The Empire is closed out with Port Huron, Topeka, Blue Ridge, Danbury, Watertown, and that's a look around the FPHL. The standings entering play this evening. We'll send it now to Mic'd Up. We'll be right back.
Don't you wish you were the funny friend?
I know you are.
No, I know you are, but what am I? Oh, I'm hungry. I didn't eat food yet. I feel like my inner dialogue is just going to come out. What I usually think of practice, I'm just going to blurt out. All right, good passes only.
As my friend Austin Doe likes to say, there's a reason we're all here.
Yeah. You look like you do push-ups with your knees. I can't believe how accurate that laugh is. What do you mean? Just the, like, the olden days laugh. Hey. Did I do the shoulder shrug for you? Ooh, bagel. Whose is this one? I got a question to ask you. Come here. That hurt.
It's so funny. So,
what's so funny, buddy?
Morsey thinks I have the mic. He just came up to me. He's like, dude, it's so funny. He's like, Z just came up to me and said, Brody has it.
You should come play with us then. Yeah. 2 games. Come on.
Still playing.
Yeah, dude. Sweet arena. Good dump. That's a good dump.
Two minutes, 15 seconds until the third period begins right here on the River Dragons Broadcast Network. Columbus doubling up Biloxi in shots, 28-14. Trevor Babin with 14 saves on 14 shots. While on the other side, it was Anton Borodkin. Remember, it was Rahul Sharma who played 40 minutes last night, then got replaced after making just 15 saves on 20 shots. And tonight it's Borodkin, who has been solid in net despite giving up 4 goals. As head coach Jerome Boom Boom Bichard comes back out. The River Dragons tonight receiving goals from Alexander Jemayev, Lucas Texmo, Tyler Barrow, and Cody Wickline. Wickline and Barrow scoring 45 seconds apart, while Jemaev's goal comes in the first period, and Lucas Texmo's goal came earlier in the second. The 3 goals in the second period, though, separated by 5 minutes and 41 seconds. The Breakers will skate from right to left. They're still wearing their white uniforms with the navy blue numbers on the back and the white letters with the navy blue nameplate behind them. While the River Dragons, they will skate from left to right, wearing their outdoors night jerseys. It's the APX camouflage, as legitimate as it gets, all terrain. A special thank you to our friends over at Realtree and Buffalo Rock Pepsi for sponsoring this special theme night, which sees your River Dragons up by 4. Let's do that hockey. Should be a lot of fun for the third period. It's a great night here at the Civic Center, a very large crowd. It's loud in here. Not too loud, though. Hopefully you guys can hear me in the third. The puck is dropped. We are underway. This is Liam Gotimer saying, it's go time on the third period. Matthew Horn looks to knife through everybody, and Barokin makes the snag out of the air. Confirmed. That is Anton Barokin, by the way. Not replaced. Rahul Sharma only made it through 2 periods last night. Lair taken off of the face-off victory. His zone exit unsuccessful. So Matthew Horn, who's had an energetic opening shift as the blast comes from Lucas Texmo. That was blocked in front by a pile of players. Kyle Heitzner between the legs drop. A slapper from Bartlett kicked right away. Galvin has Underwood to his right. Underwood will shoot. Got that puck underneath the glove of Borodkin, but not over his pad. Another keep, this time by Galvin. Galvin into some open space. Never a bad idea to try and just do that. The Breakers will get it out into the neutral zone. Win cross ice. The chop from the Breaker defense. Barrow right there to pick it up. And Heitzner will pull the puck back. Wait for help in Bartlett. He's got it. Ross Bartlett, the pest of the game, goes all the way across the ice past the outstretched reach of Lucas Pikarczyk. Mike Wynn kicks the puck soccer style over for some support in Barrow. Pikarczyk falls down. Now an offensive opportunity for the Dragons. It's numbers. Barrow, it's Dorjahan and Wickline, the 3-man unit that Kevin Sabat and I talked about during the intermission. Just how much firepower they bring offensively when they are together. I noted the puck being on a string when they're out there with one another. And Kevin Sabat said that it's not fun to practice against those 3. I can't imagine that it is. How about that gear for the River Dragons? Alexander Jemaev, camoed up. So Brendan Spinelli, he fought skate scalding last night. Tonight, the only fight to Joel Texmo and AJ Schlepp. Haven't seen a lot of Schlepp, as this will be in icing. It's on Biloxi. It's brought to you by our friends over at Air Force Heating, Air, and Plumbing. So a 2-on-2 off of the faceoff. Don Haven Velu falls down. That is offside at the line. That's presented by our friends over at Old School Barbershop. Do you need a little bit off your sides? Well, if you do, appointments are required. Book online on Instagram, Facebook, or at oldschoolbarbershop.com. Shop spelled SHOPPE. It's a cold night here on the Chattahoochee River. Alexander Jemayev looking to turn up the heat. Pressed to the boards by Patakin. So now, Velu with speed will drive past Brody Thornton. On the forehand, a net front play, that for Carter Thornton. Does not get through to Babin. Spinelli has trouble with it. Now, perhaps a break for Yaroslav Yevdokimov. He'll dish it off instead for Kyle Moore, who got a grade A look, and a penalty was drawn. Now that's one successful rush. Possession grabbed by Don Haven Velu. That's some nifty puck work right there with the stick after the play was blown dead. Okay. I see you, Don Haven Velu. Brendan Spinelli, though, the one to go to the box. The power play, as always, proudly brought to you by our friends over at Publix. Here's Cody Wickline. His pass, Borotkin tries to dive on top of the puck. But before he had an opportunity to dive on said puck, he got help from his teammates who cleared it all the way down the ice. Columbus skating 5-on-4. Kirk Underwood, your captain. Underwood takes a hit to the back. Right point, Alex Storjahan. The return pass for Underwood. Left side, Barrow. Off of his tape, and now he's got it back. On the forehand, Storjahan. The puck deflected by Fabian Leonard. Wickline will roll it around. Barrow's got it back, far circle. He'll dip, dangle, receiver return feed, Borotkin. Alert. Columbus on the Publix power play for another 60 seconds. Wickline, a back pass. Colton had picked it up after the puck had escaped the blue line. The rest of his teammates were already in the offensive zone. That means we have an offside.
Number 86, Biloxi, Carter Thornton.
Carter Thornton being helped off. Stick taps for Carter. Spinelli still in the box for another 59 ticks. There's a heavy hit into the corner. River Dragon goes down. Moore past the stick of Jemayev. Colton straight on. Moore with his leg up. Moore, a slap pass over to the far corner. Galvin at the flank. Brody Thornton. His pass for Jemayev comes to the outside. Colton. His howitzer. Closed off by the 5-hole of Anton Borotkin. The Publix power play is over. Still a chance at a goal, though. Kyle Moore with a full head of steam. He stopped the rebound there, and Borotkin. Solid night for Anton Borotkin. Okay. Russian-born goaltender. Still looking for his first win. Skate Scaldi out there with Matthew Horn and Joel Texmo. On defense, it's Justin Somero and Mike Wynn. This will be a break. Kyle Heitzner. Babin with the blocker. Somero behind the net. The slap off of the backboards. On the backhand, it's played to the top of the left circle where Connor Mullins let it rip. Ross Bartlett has a man behind. Instead, he'll go for the streaking Darius Davidson. How about that play from Kirk Underwood? The patience. He'll now have to backtrack to try and defend. The puck not out. Darius Davidson relinquishes possession to Lucas Texmo. And despite the clear coming from outside of the red line and hitting the goaltender, we have an icing. Okay. We'll be right back.
Dad, are we there yet?
Not even close.
Sweet.
Have we gone too far? Maybe, but life's too short not to.
The Subaru Forester Hybrid, 581 miles per tank. Love goes the extra mile.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
The River Dragons with 4 goals. The Breakers a bit in a rut offensively. Trigger the cowbell. Spinelli back on it. He wears number 55. He fought tonight. Spinelli past the center ice logo to the glove side of Babin. Tyler Barrow picks up the puck right next to his own bench. He's got Wickline. Wickline, the trailer. Storjahan comes to Barrow, who waits. Wickline stonewalled at the near post. Storjahan has it lost in his skates. The attempted clear from Carter Thornton. Good to see him back out there after going down in a little bit of a heap. Somero's try misses the glove side of Barotkin. Wickline picks it out of the pile. Somero with it once more. Scored 2 goals last night. That took a redirect and hopped high in the air. How about another shot from Somero? That's stopped by Barotkin. Here's Wickline. Save made. Rebound loose despite the dive of the goaltender. It's picked up by Declan Flanagan, number 7, who's got a man. And now this will be perhaps numbers. Here is Carter Thornton. Elected to take the shot from the mid-slot, did not hit the net. Now Columbus will be off to the races. Here we go. It's Wickline with Storjahan, and they score! Cody Wickline with numbers, and he puts it away. Cody Wickline with 2 goals and an assist. He's now at 199 FPHL points.
River Dragons goal scored by number 10, Cody Wickline. Assisted by number 4, Alex Dorjahan, and number 8, Tyler Barrow at 7:20 of the third period.
Had 196 points in his professional hockey career prior to the start of play tonight. He's got a 3-point evening. He's 1 point away. Make it 3 assists tonight for Alex Storjahan. A goal and 2 assists for Tyler Barrow. So you have Dokimov, quick tap for an oncoming Kyle Moore. They'll work out on a 2-on-3. Not a problem for those two, though. Moore walks it around the net. Borodkin looks to his right, now his left. Here's a quick shot from Underwood that produced a tip. Royer behind the net. Spinelli spins away from Moore. Passes the puck past. You have Dokimov. Spinelli pressured. He will squeak right by Moore, and a shot comes from the outside. That off of the stick of Pikarczyk. Hit a River Dragon in front with 11:11 to go. Make a wish. Ryan Galvin with Kyle Moore. Galvin will pull up. He's got a late man. It's Lucas Texmo, already with a goal tonight, 2 on the season. Both of them coming here on home ice. Scaldi, who scored his first goal as a River Dragon last night in the first. A slapper from Lucas Texmo hits the end boards. Galvin over to the wall. He takes a bump. And now Demetrius Christo over to the far corner. He'll get it out to the center ice logo. On the backhand, Heitzner for an oncoming teammate, that being Pikarczyk. And now Scaldi will smartly let it go for Galvin. With a full head of steam, here come those two who fought one another earlier this season. Spinelli will dump it down. Only 17 shots for Biloxi tonight. We're exactly halfway through the third. Columbus approaching 40. As a drive from Flanagan, save made, rebound, score. Amy Arroyo, or excuse me, Don Haven Velu gets the goal. Trevor Babin will have to wait on a chance for back-to-back shutouts. Went 31 for 31 a week ago. Tonight he went 36 for 36 until he was beaten on the 37th. Don Haven Velu gets the goal. His second of the season. It will be announced here shortly, I think. There we go. The best of the game gets himself a point. How was that not icing? Okay. Carter Thornton across the ice and to the backhand. Losing possession was Lucchese. Somro will try to whack it around the dasher. Comes to the near side. We're in the neutral zone. Barrow will skate it out. Barrow with pristine poise with the puck. The backdoor play from Wickline. That would have been point number 200 for 10. Amy Royer, side of the net. His pass for a teammate. You have Dokimov with an active stick. He shadows the man at the top. A backhander still is floated over to the far corner. A River Dragon goes down. That's Josh Colton. He gets right back up to his skates. Kyle Moore now has it. And on the hunt after the puck is Yaroslav Dokimov trying to negate the icing. He was unable to do that. Let's go to a media timeout. We will be back in 60 seconds right here on the River Dragons Broadcast Network. Columbus up 5-1.
The difference with Beam isn't just speed, it's service that you can count on. And when you call, you'll reach real people who live right here. And when you connect, you'll feel the reliability that makes Beam stand out. And whether it's working from home, streaming your favorites, or keeping up with everyday life, Beam keeps it all running smoothly. And right now, get our 1 gig plan for just $60 a month for your first 3 months. Fast, dependable, and local. Beam Broadband, connection you can count on.
It's hockey time on the Chattahoochee. Your Columbus River Dragons are back in action this weekend for 2 nights against Biloxi Breakers. Friday, January 30th is Women in Business Night, brought to you by the East Alabama Chamber with puck drop at 7:35. Then on Saturday, January 31st, don't miss a brand new Outdoors Night, brought to you by Realtree and Buffalo Rock with puck drop at 7:05. Get your tickets now at the Civic Center box office or by visiting ourdragons.com. He shoots and you score. Let's go Dragons.
Columbus up 5-1, 8:16 on the clock here in the third. Donhaven Velu, the reason why this is a 5-1 game. You have Dokimov with a deflection outside of the red line. This will be no icing, interestingly enough. We are 12 minutes into the third. Columbus looking to continue to ride the wave, up 4 goals. See what I did there? Ride the wave. Breakers in town. Get it? They play right on the water at Mississippi Coast Coliseum. Coast, you know, okay. Fabian Leonard will dance at the outer edge of the far circle, but Joel Texmo there to strip him. It was very interesting to hear Kevin Sabad, that's offside. Very interesting to hear Kevin Sabad talk about the development of both Joel and Lucas Texmo during the second intermission. It's always important to gain that insight, right, from the players who are actually on the ice inside of the locker room. And I mean, Joel and Lucas bring different things to the table, but it's a winning combination of qualities. I will say that. Joel is as physical as they come, a quiet leader, as Kevin Sabad alluded to in the second intermission. And Lucas, I mean, getting first pair of minutes as a 20-year-old, your first season of pro hockey. Already with 2 goals. He has 11 assists to go along with it. He gets a good chunk of ice time right up there alongside 2 veterans of this league, Mike Wynn and Josh Colton. It's just a real sight to see the development. As here's a bomb from Lucas Texmo right on cue. Now Joel has it. Joel, the one-handed swipe for his brother Lucas. Right back for Joel. Galvin will turn. Galvin far corner. Left point, Texmo. He'll drift, fire, save made. Man, if they had scored that would have been pretty epic. EPIC, epic. Horn hauled down. I mean, my goodness. I mean, I know this game really no longer in doubt. It's 5-1 with 6 minutes to go, but that one was easy. Here's a slapper from Heitzner that hits the back glass. I will give the referee the benefit of the doubt, though. I looked right at him as Horn was hauled down. I said, there's no way he has his eyes on the play, and he didn't. He was looking elsewhere. So if you can't see it, you can't call it. No issue there. As Borodkin kicks the Storjahan bid right into the 4th row of the lower bowl. Cody Wickline, 1 point away from 200. Glove down by Anton Borodkin. Back underway, Wickline. Could not get that shot towards the net. So Patakin. Left wing side, Spinelli. Turned right back. Barrow and Wickline 2-on run. Barrow, he was looking to the net the entire time to try and, what I believe, to deke out the Breakers. I don't know if Biloxi necessarily knows that Wicks is 1 point away from 200, but I can guarantee that Tyler Barrow does. There's a delayed offside. It's on Biloxi. Old School Barbershop. Shout out to you. We will be right back.
It's hockey time again on the Chattahoochee. Your Columbus River Dragons are back in action at home on Friday and Saturday, February 13th and 14th. Puck drops at 7:35 p.m. on Friday and 7:05 on Saturday as the Dragons take on the Baton Rouge Zydeco. Get your tickets now at the Civic Center box office or by visiting ourdragons.com. He shoots and you score. Let's go Dragons.
The final 4:45 of hockey this weekend. Coming your way right now. A backhander for Yevdokimov. You knew he wanted another one against his former team. The puck blocked in front after a bid for the River Dragons inside of the offensive zone. Josh Colton will skate back on it. Dominance from the River Dragons tonight. Kyle Moore. Across. Here's Colton. He'll slide in deep. Demetrius Christo. Far wing. An extra stick from Scaldi. And now Lucas Pikarchuk with Kyle Heitzner. That's turned over. Horn with Scaldi and Galvin. Scaldi, the puck firmly on his forehand. Heitzner will come over and smack it over to the near boards. Flanagan turns the puck the other direction. Lucas Texmo will turn left. He'll hold the puck around the net. Had Borotkin off-balanced a tad. Tyler Barrow skates Scaldi. Scaldi lets it rip. Pad save made, Borotkin. Just 2 minutes and 35 seconds left to play tonight. The River Dragons will win their 6th consecutive game. How do you bounce back from a 6-game losing streak? Well, with a 6-game winning streak. It all started in Columbus, Indiana. 2 wins there. Then 4 straight wins on home ice. 2 against Baton Rouge last weekend. 2 against Biloxi last night and this evening. It is so cold in the building, I'm literally shivering up here in the booth. I'm all the way at the top, section 210. Cody Wickline across, Storjahan no tip. Borotkin, or excuse me, Babin, big off save. Cody Wickline, he passes it off. Now this will be Fisher. Fisher with Lucchese calling for the puck is Royer, the trailer. It hit a River Dragon before getting to the net. And now with under 90 seconds to play. Barrow, Storjahan right wing side. His feed deflects off of Borotkin. And all the way out, we've got a tumble at center. Both Samaro and Christo all right. Barrow in front of the net. Moore couldn't settle it between his legs. Samaro with it now, bottom of the right circle. Moore lets it go intentionally for Colton, who will send it right back past Moore. Not a single soul sitting. Everybody on their feet to support the Dragons as they will win a 6th straight game in 40 seconds. Kyle Moore holds up, waits for help. A shot comes in off of the stick of Alexander Jemayev. Hit the glass. $18 seconds left. Colton and Wynn will play some catch. Now moved up north. Kyle Moore left side. Moore shoved off by Spinelli. The final 6 seconds will come off. This game is over. The River Dragons win. Your final score tonight is 5-1. A quick recap of tonight's game before the 3 stars of the evening. The only goal for Biloxi went to Don Haven Velu at 10:13 of the third. Trevor Babin had a shutout for the first 2 periods and 9 minutes and 47 seconds of this game. It's the only goal he gives up. For the River Dragons, they received goals from Alexander Jemayev, number 71, Lucas Texmo, number 6, Tyler Barrow, number 8, Cody Wickline, twice. In goal, Trevor Babin made 18 saves on 19 shots. Babin earns his 7th win of the season in between the pipes. The River Dragons with the regulation win improved to 18-11, 3-2-1. They now have 63 points, 13 points behind the idle Athens Rock Lobsters. Biloxi with the defeat falls in their 5th straight game. They face the Athens Rock Lobsters tomorrow on the road. They remain in last place with 18 points in the Continental Division. With that, the 3 stars of the night, here they are. What a way for the first ever outdoors night to go. Now, the 3 stars.
With 18 saves, number 72, Trevor Babbitt.
Trevor Babin, the 3rd star of the night.
Number 8, Tyler Barrow.
Tyler Barrow, tonight's 2nd star. And the 1st star of the night, it's Cody Wickline, number 10. Just to be confirmed in a moment's time.
First star of the game with 2 goals and 1 assist, number 10, Cody Wickline.
Here's a word from Cody Wickline. Cody with Milena.
Tonight, it was a pretty intense game. What do you have to say to the fans about tonight's game and then next week's game against PD?
The energy was great tonight. I thought we played a full 6-minute game and all the lines were going, so it was good. We just got to build off that.
Awesome. Thank you, Cody. Congrats to the River Dragons.
All right, give it up for your number 1 star of the game, Cody Wickline.
Well, that concludes tonight's coverage of Columbus River Dragons hockey. For the final time, your River Dragons win by a final score of 5-1 on home ice. Until next time, which will be on Friday, this is Liam Gotimer saying, stay safe, stay well, and as always, let's go River Dragons.